We turn a blind eye to the fact that we should be letting life unfold. We should be letting life unfold. We should not be contaminating life with our own will, because our will is often selfish and corrupted. We have this need to springboard into action, right? Like, I need to do this. If I'm not doing this, I'm wasting my time. There's like a restlessness feeling to it, and we try to have our ninja grip around life. Like, I'm gonna will my way to the top, right? I'm gonna do whatever I need to accomplish, right? And the reality is that a lot of people fall into this trap where they're so motivated to do something, and they don't realize that motivation is very unreliable. Motivation is temporary. It's there 1 minute and then it's gone. Okay? Don't rely on motivation. Motivation will leave you. Okay? Have you ever noticed that when you need motivation the most, it's when it's gone? Right? When you need motivation the most, that's when it leaves you. Right? You cannot depend on motivation. It's very unreliable. It's a quick band-aid. Motivation is a quick band-aid, and motivation cannot be trusted, because when you need it, it's not going to be there. What people really need is clarity, right? I've talked about this before. People who need motivation, or they feel they need motivation, what they're really looking for is clarity. And you don't get clarity unless there's stillness in your life. Okay, what do I mean by clarity? Clarity means that life makes sense to you. Somebody who has clarity, what they're saying is that life makes sense to me. Somebody who does not have clarity in their life means that life doesn't make sense to them. Okay? So people who have clarity in their life, they don't need motivation. Let me say that again. People who have clarity in their life, they don't need motivation. It's only the people that don't have clarity in their life that are seeking or trying to find motivation in their life. Again, unreliable, right? So if you wake up in the morning and you need motivation to get out of bed, it means that you don't have clarity in your life, right? If you wake up in the morning and you don't need motivation to get out of bed, it means you have clarity in your life, right? What people really want is clarity, not necessarily motivation, right? So clarity comes from stillness, right? It's your inability to embrace stillness that fogs up your perception of the world, right? When you're simply being, when there's stillness in your life, when you're finding things as opposed to seeking things, and you're letting life unfold, that's when you get clarity, right? Stillness and finding things, letting life to unfold, surrendering, that's what provides the clarity that you need, and then you no longer need motivation. Okay? It just clears out the noise, right? It clears out the noise, and it allows you to follow your own internal mapping. Okay? There's a reason why we need to submit. There's a reason why we need to surrender. Don't go against nature, right? It's a battle you're just not going to win. At the end of the day, it is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be, and that's life.